watching The Angle. I am Divita Singh. So let's start our bulletin with the headlines first. Dilip Ghosh attacked on the last day of campaigning in Bhawanipur. BJP accuses TMC supporters. BJP MP Varun Gandhi has written a letter to a UP CM Yogi. He has demanded to increase the price of sugarcane to Rs 400 per quintal. Education Minister Dotasara said on the matter at the examination center in Alwar said the paper of the first shift will taken be again. Primary schools have also opened in Rajasthan from Monday. Elaborate arrangements have been made in the schools. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission through video conferencing. On this occasion, PM Modi also addressed the public and gave information about this mission. He said that today is a very important day for India moving forward in the 21st century. The campaign, which has been going on for the last 7 years to strengthen the health services of the country, is entering a new phase from today. Also from today, Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission is also being started across the country. This mission will play a big role in the removing the problems faced in the treatment of the poor and middle class of the country. Farmer calls the Bharat Bandh today due to the amid agitation against the 3 farmer bills. During the demonstration, a farmer died in the Delhi-Sindhu border. Police say that he died of a heart attack. Many national and state highways were blocked due to the Bharat Bandh. Many routes had to be diverted. Train movements is also affected. Many trains going from Delhi have been cancelled. The protesting farmers plan to hold a wheelbarrow and protest from 6 am to 4 pm. The impact of this Bharat Bandh was visible in many states. Many parties have supported Bharat Bandh. Today is the last day of election campaign in Bhawanipur, the high-profile seat of West Bengal. CM Mamata Banerjee is the candidate from TMC in this seat. At the same time, BJP has filed it Priyanka Tibrewal. The ruling party TMC and the main opposition party BJP are face to face. In West Bengal, assembly by-elections are to be held on 30th September on 3 seats including Bhawanipur. Meanwhile, news is coming that former BJP state president and star campaigner Dilip Ghosh has been attacked. The BJP has blamed the attack on TMC workers. On the last day of campaigning, BJP and TMC workers clashed with each other. TMC workers also have been accused of manholding Dilip Ghosh. MP Varun Gandhi wrote a letter to Yogi Adityanath regarding the hiking price of sugarcane. BJP MP Varun Gandhi has thanked UP CM Yogi Adityanath for increasing the price of sugarcane by Rs 25 per quintal, but has said that this price hike is inadequate due to the increased price of the fertilizers, seeds, water and electricity. He has demanded to increase it Rs 400 per quintal. The BJP MP has said that if for some reasons the government cannot directly increase the price of sugarcane, then it should announce a bonus of Rs 50 per quintal at its level. Today, World Tourism Day is celebrated across the country. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, while congratulating the Tourism Day, said that Rajasthan is a wonderful amalgamation of its royal grandeur, colourful festivals, historical forts and palaces, wildlife and hospitality. The state has immense potential for tourism. It is the effort of the state government that Rajasthan should become Sirmaur in tourism. In Rajasthan, primary schools have also opened from Monday after the figures of corona infections came under control. Today, after a long gap of about 19 months, children of classes 1 to 5th reached school. Elaborate arrangements have been made in the school to protect the children from the possible danger of corona. When the children reached the school, their temperature was noted at the main gate of the school itself. Along with this, information about a children or any member of his family having a cold, cough and cold was also recorded. There all the children have been called to schools and arrangements have been made to sit in the rooms while educate physical distance. At the same time, in schools where the rooms are small, half of the children are being called to schools. Education Minister Govind Singh Dotasara has given a huge statement on the matter of REIT examination in Alwar. Dotasara said that although the candidates boycotted the first innings, the second innings was successfully organized there. The first shift paper will be held again at the center. The exam date will be decided soon. The question paper of the first shift did not reach the REIT examination center of Srimati Kamala Devi Mahavidyalaya of Dikwad village of Mandan police station area of Alwar district of Rajasthan at 10 am. Hereafter, about 40 minutes of the scheduled time, the ruckus start when the examinee got the question paper. The examinees came out of the center with OMR sheets and paper and started creating a ruckus. The examinees boycotted the examination, accusing the college management of leaking the paper and placing fake candidates. England all-rounder Moeen Ali announces retirement from Test series. While I will miss going out with my teammates, I will not play nervously against the best players in the world, that includes bowling, he said in a statement. I could get anyone out on my best ball. After Moeen retires, England will miss him. He had been playing Test for his country for 7 years. 7 years ago, on 12th June 2014, Moeen Ali made his Test debut against Sri Lanka at Lords. He has played 64 Test matches for England so far. During this, he scored 2,914 runs and took 195 wickets. That's all for today's video. If you like our video, please like, share and subscribe our channel The Angle. Thank you.